I do.
Come in on a different angle. Like here.
I'll use the twine.
Huh?
I'll use the twine, bale twine.
$0.10 amount of this? Not paying attention?
What?
$170 right here. That thing there is $300. Stand back, that crack on your whip. In business.
Wow.
Now what are we not going to do?
What?
What are we not going to do?
Hit a bale.
Okay, it's going to be fucked up, so you're going to have to...
What do you mean it's going to be fucked up?
That front wheel is all fucked up. See that wheel?
Yeah.
Bent to thunder. It's not going to want to work properly. So you're going to have to take a little extra. But I don't think... whatever. Alright, have at it. This time, what are you not going to do? What are we not doing? We're not going to hit the bell! Holy cow, look at that! Okay, you got to see me straighten out Teresa's mess with the hay rake. She was finagling with her telephone and earbuds, and of course I had baled off the outside rounds to make it easier for her to rake the interior of the field, which was a mistake because it cost me money, but whatever. It's all part of the learning process, and I appreciate the help that she's given me. So anyhow, with that being said, we're just trying to get a bunch of hay made that's been laying on the ground. This got rained on the day before yesterday, As you can see, the dust is flying pretty good, but it is still damp on the bottom side of the windrow. So that makes it really kind of tough to get through the baler. And yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's tough to get through the baler on a normal day because I would be pushing that baler to its limit anyway, because I like to get done as fast as I possibly can. On a good day of baling hay, I can bale somewhere around 400 to 500 bales. I could say 350 to 450 bales on good days of baling, which is not unheard of. It's rather common for me to do that on a normal, drier type of year. This year, impossible. I am only making somewhere around between 250 and 350 bales in a day when it's dry enough to do it. This hay is punching out somewhere around 20-25% moisture, which is, higher than I'd like it to be. I'd like to see it between 15 and 20% moisture. It is not going to rot. It is not going to burst into flames. It is not going to cause problems. It will heat, steam, and then it will be somewhere around 12% moisture by the time it steams out. I know a lot of guys are like, oh my God, you're going to have a barn fire. Well, they're not going in a barn. They're not going to spontaneously combust, and there was Grant, because there's no oxygen in these bales. This baler produces such a tight bale that oxygen is not present in the stack, and it goes through its heating process, and it goes through its heating process, starts to cool, and then the threat of burning is over. I have never had a pile spontaneously combust. And believe me, I've baled some wet hay. I've baled 40, 50, 60% moisture hay that was just asinine that I had to do it, but it didn't rot. The bale's kind of squatted down. But boy, can you imagine all the wildlife that's in this place? I mean, there's buzzards and all sorts of things going on here. I actually took a picture on my Instagram, One Lonely Farmer on Instagram, and there was a mouse. I stopped to take a leak, and there was a mouse just under the string. It was dead, obviously, because it had gone through the baler, but jeepers creepers, I thought it was kind of shocking to see it. And it'll probably get flagged for sensitive content, but no big deal. Anyways, this field is 14 acres, okay? 14 acres. It took me a little over 40 minutes to do this 14 acres. I produced 64 bales on this 14 acres. Those bales weighed somewhere between 16 and 1,800 pounds, according to the scale. So they're tight, they're dense, they're heavy. They are blocks of material to go to the mushroom barn. I know some people would be like, oh, that's, you're making low quality garbage hay. Well, I've been reading the comments on the Idiot Blocks 1 and 2 videos that I've posted the last couple of days, and there's a lot of places that sell quality hay for less than what I'm getting for this mulch hay, and that is making me feel pretty good. But in order to produce the volumes of hay that I do produce, I couldn't do it with a round baler. I couldn't do it. It just wouldn't happen. I mean, a round baler, even at the tightest round baler they make, I would only be able to get about 14, 15 tons on a load. And loading round bales is an awkward mess. It's hard to strap them. It's hard to load them. It's hard to ship them. It's just hard. So to me, to make around 5,500 acres of first and second cut hay, it's just not an option. I have to use the big square baler. The little Idiot Block maker, I'm going to clarify a little bit on to why I did that. We do have horses on the farm, and I do have some horse farms that require small square bales. That's why I made them. There's, 2 days of baling little bales with seven people versus 3 people baling these big idiot blocks to make, to produce. It is a good year for hay, don't get me wrong. The material's there. It's just a matter of getting it in the bale. And I do have like 3 months left. I got all of September, all of October, all of November to make the last of, all the first and second cut hay that I have, and I will do it, and it will be good because I will get it done. As silly as that sounds, I will get it done, and I am planning. I'm projecting. I shouldn't say planning. I am projecting somewhere's around 14,000 bales through the baler, because that's about what it's going to be. Current production is showing a little over 3 tons to the acre. This place here was 4.5 tons to the acre, which was beautiful. And I got a lot more places like this, and between 3 and 4.5 tons to the acre, I can live with that. Of course, when you get into second cut and it's a ton and a half to the acre, then it's which is still respectable for second cut. It's just a lot of material. So I need to get this done, and I need the weather to break. But of course we have Hurricane Harvey coming. We got Hurricane God knows what that's out in the Atlantic, which they're talking about 10 days from yesterday, so I got 9 days left to get a shit ton of hay made. Today the sun is shining, and I'm going to have to get to work. So anyways, with that being said, hey, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more.